Dallas, and welcome to Get Up and Get Wealthy. I'm Terry Aarons, Group Fitness Wellness Director with the Aaron Family JCC, and I am here with a big panel today on this segment, and we are going to talk about ways to get healthy and ways to get more fit and to plan out your plan for 2024. All right, so thank you guys for all hanging out with us, with me today on this segment. And so we have returning Dr. Steve. He's a returning guest.
Good morning.
And we also have Gina.
Hello.
And also our fitness director here at the J.
How are you?
Adrian. All right. And I'm Terry. So, team.
I want to kick it off.
Oh,
because,
right.
Let's start it. Let's start.
Because here we are 3 days into the gift of a new year.
That's right.
So, you know, we're going to talk some about how do we best use this gift of a new year to get healthier and to stay fit. But as a grateful member of the J, I kind of think all of us would like to know a little about these wonderful people that we see every day here. So I'm going to start with Terry. Could you talk about where you grew up?
Okay.
And how you got to the J, and if you want to talk a little about your fitness credentials.
Okay, well, I'm originally from Pittsburgh and living in Dallas for quite some time, and I have always been very athletic, involved in many types of activities ranging from dance to other types of gymnastics, swimming, all different types of activities. Growing up, and decided that that was going to be my career. My sports management degree, I earned that in 2010, and my undergrad is in movement education. And gosh, how did I end up at the J? We started a rowing program here, and I was a specialist with Concept 2. And so we decided to bring the rowing program to the JCC. And at that point of time, there was not really a group fitness. There wasn't a lot of group fitness happening, not a lot of classes. So I started out as a master trainer in rowing and brought the class here to the J. And from that, it just evolved into lots of other different opportunities. And here we are today with like this flourishing group fitness of 90 plus classes a week, plus also pop-up specialty classes, and we kind of just do a little bit of wellness and group fitness for all. So it's been just this amazing journey, but I couldn't do any of that journey without the backing of management and people believing in me. So,
well, it sounds like fitness really has been a lifetime interest of yours. You talk about, you know, kind of the trajectory. So
yes, absolutely.
And we're grateful here for that, because those of you who come here get the benefit of these folks every day, like I do. So, Adrian, tell us a little about you.
Well, there's a lot to tell. Actually, I was actually born into being a fitness trainer.
Where were you born?
/ coach. I was born in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay.
My mother said as soon as I came out of the womb, I started doing push-ups in the room. And they had to tell me to sit down and let the doctor smack me on my butt. So, but I was born into it. My father really raised me in a YMCA and a community center from the time that I was 6. He was a bodybuilder. And so I've been a coach, teacher, and trainer all my life. It was just natural in me to be a part of a team and want to work with a team of fitness professionals, athletes, whatever it may be, whatever the team is. I moved here from Los Angeles. I was in Los Angeles for 10 years. My trajectory took me from New York to Los Angeles to Miami to now here in Dallas, which I'm grateful for. When I heard about the JCC, they reached out to me about the position. I had no idea what the JCC was.
We're going to talk a little bit more about how Terry got you to here.
Yeah, and from the very first email to my very first in-person contact that I had with the other management staff here, I knew right away this is where I belong. You sense the feeling of community. It's not just the importance of exercise and fitness, but it's just as important to relate with other members here, and you really have a sense that people care about one another here. One of my closest friends is 88 years young, who I just met within the short time that I've been here. I've been to his track meet, he invited me to family dinners, and it's a place of really holistic growth. So we do have phenomenal programs, phenomenal training staff. All the trainers here are absolutely amazing experts in their fields. Am I a little biased because I'm the coach? Yes, I am. I'm a little biased, but it's worth it. They're great at what they do. They get results, and we really care about the people here. We really do care about our members. It's a gym family. It's an agency family, really, and I'm just grateful and honored to be a part of it.
Well, and those of you who are members, as I am, we get this enthusiasm and this commitment every day. So it's one of the things that keeps me coming back, honestly. All right.
All right.
Gina, tell us about you.
Okay. Well, I am a fitness instructor, personal trainer, sports nutritionist, and just recently graduated with the health and wellness coaching from Mayo Clinic.
I heard about Mayo. Where'd you grow up?
So I'm originally from Mexico.
Okay.
So I'm, Mexico. But I grew up probably like half of my life here in Dallas.
Okay.
And then how did I get here to JCC? Well, I got a phone call from a person like, this is Terry from the J. And I'm like, J, what do you mean? Like, what's the J? So she called me. It was on a Sunday. And I'm like, oh, my God. Like, who calls you for an interview on a Sunday? But
I do.
I know. So I answer. I talked to her, came to the interview. Same thing. I showed up. I heard everything. I saw the place, and I knew immediately that this was the place to be. Yeah. Basically, you can flourish as an instructor, as a personal trainer, as a coach. Terry literally allows us to think outside the box, which that's what I love to do. I don't like everything the same. So yeah, that's one thing that I loved about this place. I mean, you can just,
that sense of belonging. That's
yes.
A sense of belonging.
Well, both of you have talked about kind of the recruitment in a sense. So Terry, tell us a little about your criteria. How do you pick your staff?
All right, so I call them on a Sunday.
Yes.
A lot of times I'll get, resumes that come through, but also I'm always out there looking and hearing names of other instructors that are out in the area. It might cross my desk or via text. And so I will do my homework on my end. And then secondly, once I decide that I want to bring them in, then I'll offer them to come in and an audition. Plus, the first criteria is, first of all, I double check, are you certified? Are your certifications, fitness industry certifications, that is, current? So that's number one. And then step number two is, I kind of feel this vibe, either on the phone or through their resume, or they're teaching a format that we definitely would like to expand upon here. So then I'll invite them in and for an audition. And that's where I can really see, hey, are they loving what they are doing? It'll come out in the audition. Are they passionate about it?
Isn't that cool? They get auditioned.
Yeah. Or are they not? And it's just like, this is just another opportunity for me for that person to pick up another class. And that doesn't weigh well with me. I'm looking for that synergy, that energy, that passion. And I'll tell you, I can mentor somebody, I can allow them to grow, but I can't teach them to be passionate and from what is stemming in their heart, that they really feel that connection and that vibe when they deliver a class. So all the other parts we can work on, but that passionate thing is something that's instilled in them and never can be taught, I always feel.
Well, and I think you mentioned a great point, because thinking outside the box is something that you really encourage. And when you come here, folks, the classes they're fun. I mean, it's a mix of good exercise, structured so you're not going to hurt yourself, because these folks know how to do it safely, but there's joy in every single class. And that's kind of a win-win.
Thank you. Yes, I totally agree. And I think that what you just hit on, it has to be fun. Folks, whatever you do, whatever your plans are for 2024, you need to pick and choose something that is not going to be, oh my gosh, I have to do this again, like drudgery. It needs to be something that like will resonate with you, and that the F as in fun factor is going to be in the mix. So
yeah,
yes.
you know that you touch a point that is very interesting in the whole health and wellness coaching. One of the main things is to find joy of whatever you're doing. You have a goal, but just because that's the goal, the road doesn't have to be one fits for all. You know, you can pick your own road to get there and find joy doing it. The main thing is to find joy while you're getting there instead of just getting there.
Each of you talk a little bit about roles that you play here, specific courses or classes that you teach, because I think that's interesting too.
Yes.
Well, I'm the fitness director, and so I'm kind of the head coach of all of our training staff here, which again, they are phenomenal. And that joy that we're talking about, even if you don't see it yet, you don't know where it's at or where it's coming from, when you have a great instructor or a personal trainer, it's more than just teaching you how to do a push-up or a squat jump or a bicep curl or a squat. It's connecting with the person and finding out what that passion is within that person, so you can touch that button on the inside of that person to get them jump started. And this is what a good instructor figures out with the vibe and the energy of the participants in the class, if they're involved. And to go off what Terry was talking about, finding the energy within the staff, it's the same with the trainers, with the floor staff, with my sports and fitness front desk staff. It's an energy thing. I want to be here.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not, I need to be here. I love coming here.
And it really is the whole staff.
Really
I mean,
Yeah.
from the time I walk into the front door, even scanning my card, it's good morning. You know, there's a friendliness and that kind of energy that permeates this whole place. Now, I know about a class or two this woman teaches. Can you talk a little about things you do besides?
Well, I am good with almost every format but yoga. That's just something I like to take for me. That's my me time when I participate in a yoga class. But all the other classes that are out there, you can find me, you know, last minute subbing in, or just a couple of classes that are mine that are regular on the weekly schedule. I teach a strength defined class, and that is all about compound moves. It's about utilizing kettlebells and sandbells and hand weights. And yes, it's about allowing people to, I mean, I'm seeing results, and they're, you know, and it's also about
Exhibit
that
A.
strong connection. There's also that community cohesiveness connection that goes on to the class as well. And yes, and I'm finding that everybody, whether you play pickleball or whether you are just functional training, this class does all of it. Whether it's just that you're going to walk down the hall and then you're out of here into your car, you need to be able to balance and coordinate. And this class just kind of taps in on everyday life movements for everyday people. So it's a really amazing class. And what I think the beauty of it is, it's multi-generational. So I have from someone that drops off their kids preschool at our early education area, all the school, all the way up to the grandmother of that. So it's just family oriented. It's very, I mean, there's just all ages that are in there, and everybody finds their own zone and level to participate in. And that's what makes it so beautiful, all under one roof, one activity with multiple levels happening. Also spinning. Spinning's one of my, it probably was something that gave me that recognition on a national level. I'm a master trainer for spinning in the U.S., and so I provide education not only here at the J, but also throughout the U.S.
Talk about some of the fun things.
Some of the fun things.
Yeah, because
okay.
I've participated.
Oh,
in some
wow.
of your
I
fun
know. I
activities,
remember.
too.
It was that Hispanic heritage. So I teach dance fitness. I teach Pilates, bar, and the new reformer. Actually, we just started the reformer, which it is, yes.
Group reformer.
Yeah, group reformer, which it is a lot of fun. And basically, I love doing every single one. I think my favorite one probably will be right now. My favorite one is the reformer and my bar class. I just love them. They're brand new. We've been offering them for like now 6 months or so, and I enjoy them very much.
And when your instructors are having fun, it's contagious.
Yes,
absolutely.
Okay, so here we are at the beginning of a year. Lots of folks looking at this are probably saying, okay, I've got a resolution to get more fit, to put more commitment into it. Talk about what you consider to be, say, a balanced weekly workout, or some suggestions for folks.
Adrian?
That's a great question. It's really, you know, there used to be, I think it was in the 90s, on city buses, they used to have boards on the side that said walk 2 to 3 times a week, or for 20 minutes or something like this. And I get that. That's very basic. That's very general. We can say generally 3 to 5 times a week, a mixture of cardiovascular training, strength training, flexibility, mobility, all that involved. It's really a personalized kind of journey. So I always just say start first, and let's get you started.
Take that step.
Take that step, and then we can see based on how you react and how you're improving or what's going on. I have many conversations with members about this question, like, well, how many times should I train a day? What should I do? What should I be eating? Well, let's start with question number 1.
Yes.
I can't answer all of them at the same time. But it's really just finding out first what makes more sense for you. So if that means starting off, if you're going from straight sedentary to 5 days a week, might be a little too much right away. So just starting off, being smart, being wise, one of my favorite films. What About Bob? With Richard Dreyfuss and
Yes.
Bill Murray.
Oh, I've seen it. Yes.
One of the sayings that Bill Murray used to say, quoting Richard Dreyfuss, was baby steps. Baby steps. So as long as you're making a progressive step in the right direction, then we can formulate what the plan is. All that being said, I would say 3 to 5 days a week, a mixture of strength, recovery, flexibility, cardiovascular. You can do a group class, strength training. Again, we have phenomenal trainers who know how to put together programs for you that incorporate rest, incorporate recovery, incorporate nutrition with the whole game plan. So it's really just finding out who you are, but we can't find out until you start.
Well, and these folks, I think all of you help us not hurt ourselves.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
When we are, you know, when we're energized to go forward. And part of what you say in every class is, listen to me, look at me, but then most importantly, pay attention to your body and what it's telling you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I usually just say, look, don't listen to me, pay attention to your body. And, you know, and every day could be different. You know, maybe you didn't sleep well the night before. Maybe you drove through, you know, fast food and you're just not as sharp that day or something.
And she changes her own weights out. She'll say, oh, I did a workout last night. I'm going to lower weights today.
Yeah. So we always want to listen to our body. But, you know, as far as like the 3 of us that are here to really help and guide you guys, I hope that you guys, if you're not a member of the J, that you jump on it. We are amazing
100%.
here.
It's
As
a
Yes,
joy.
yes.
It is a joyful place.
It's a joyful place, correct. If not, Terry will call you on Sundays.
That's good. That's good. It really is. You know, just you know, touching on it again with some background experience in terms of other big box gyms and being in other big box gyms, and their model is great, and they do their business the way they want. At the same time, I will say again, I just keep coming back to this. There's such a feeling of connectedness here, from members to staff to, you know, members that just first walk in. You know, they'll sit down, and I've had conversations, 2-hour conversations with new members sitting in my office. So, but we care.
Yes.
And that's the thing that I really feel that we separate ourselves from other locations, other gyms, other community centers. Not saying they don't do well at what they do, but I'm just reiterating the care factor here. And it shows from our senior lunches. You know, we have senior trips from preschool to group class to swimming pools to a brand new fitness facility that will be done in the next couple months, that is going to be lined up with our mission statement that says state-of-the-art facilities.
Just like the outdoor pool complex that opened last summer is unbelievable.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Which shows that our agency is committed to not only quality and service, but to maintaining our facilities to line up with our mission statement, which is top of the line service, top of the line equipment, top of the line instructors. I mean, you can't come in to a group class with our instructors here and leave not happy. It just doesn't. And
it's innovative.
100%.
Pickleball Palooza last year. Cinco de Mayo, dance and yoga combined class. I mean, things like that. I mean, where else are you going to find that?
Goat yoga. We do it.
Yes.
Once a year.
Yes.
You can rent anything.
Yes.
And we haven't really even talked much about the racket sports here, but big tennis center and pickleball everywhere.
Yes, yes.
So
basketball.
Yeah, we have some of the best b-ball leagues, basketball leagues in the city. They're right here at the J.
And soon we'll be doing a pop-up class, a reformer class for pickleball and tennis.
We are going to have just a specialized class on the reformers for folks that are court sport oriented.
Yes.
And for me, I've got to say, you know, I am motivated by group exercise. And a lot of you out there may not really even know that yet, but there is a synergy about being in a group. And absolutely. I tell people, I used to walk past the Nordic track in my bedroom, which had clothes hanging on it often, to come to a fitness center where I could be with other people exercising. And that really energizes me. And I think it might a lot of folks.
Absolutely. There are definitely, there's strength in numbers and just that cohesiveness, that connectivity. It's all part of it. It's all a part of belonging, whether it's in a class or whether it's with our amazing trainers or just having, you know, sitting in Adrian's office for 2 hours, planning your plan. It's all good.
Yeah, that is very true, because even after my classes, my ladies, they want to come and talk to me, and we'll like literally stand in the hallways talking for like extra 30 minutes about just what they did, where they've been, why they were not here the week before. You know, they want to like tell me all the stories about this. So it is a lot of relationship oriented with the members as well.
Yes.
So come take a look. If you aren't already a member, you get a tour You get a sense of the joy that's in this place. It's extensive. I mean, I was blown away by all the different areas that this place has to work out, to gather, because they're community spaces just for gathering. They're places that you can restore after a hard workout. And when you join, you were given a couple of personal sessions where folks actually spend time with you, looking at your goals, looking at your current fitness level, so you don't hurt yourself, so you don't overextend.
Correct.
Which is very important. And that's part of when you join, you do get a free fitness assessment with myself. You can talk to me about all your goals and, about life, which the conversations tend to take a veer, go into, but that's fine. I enjoy talking. I enjoy interacting with people, and our membership enjoys talking too. So it's a great fit. But it really is. And we really do want your time here, especially when in regards to your fitness journey, to be efficient and to be proper and to be progressing. So we want to make sure that even if you don't work with us, we're still having conversations. We'll give you tips, advice. We have floor staff that walk around the fitness floor. If you have questions, my office is very close to the fitness floor as well. And we're all out and about. You can, please, you see us anywhere in the agency, you can
just stop us.
Yes. And it's true.
Yes.
I saw Adrian walking down the hall when he was new here. And I came to Terry and I said, there's a guy who has the best smile walking down the hall. And she said, oh, that's Adrian. He's just joined the staff.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Appreciate it. Yeah. It's a wonderful place. It really is. And just to have those interactions, isn't that what life is really about?
Yes. To find joy. That's the main thing.
That's it.
And feel connected.
Correct.
Right.
And you can find all of that here at the JCC.
100%.
Plus good music.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Can't forget about that.
Yes. The good music.
Yes.
100%.
Well, anybody have anything else to add just on the 2024? And it's so exciting, Adrian, with what's happening in your department with, where our new fitness floor, where the new fitness whole journey is taking us. It's so exciting.
It's a complete remodel. It really is exciting. It's to be a part of at the groundwork of putting this together. And I just keep reiterating this, but the thing that's in the forefront of my mind and everybody else's mind in regards to the remodel of our fitness floor is our members. Thinking about, when I'm thinking about what equipment is going where, which members use what, and what should be closer to the door. And these thoughts go into all of our minds in terms of design and everything. It's going to be a beautiful facility with beautiful equipment. It was already beautiful. And I always got the question, well, it's already good.
Oh.
Why do we need to do anything? And I agree. It was good, but it doesn't mean we can improve.
Yes.
Exactly.
And that is exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's not that it was bad and we're making it good. It's that it was what it was. And we've taken feedback for some time from members and staff. And we are now in the process of improving. So I highly recommend to come visit us.
Yes.
For
Please.
Conversation,
Yes.
class,
Yes. Come to my classes.
So
Yes.
come over.
Check
And
out
I
our
encourage
reformer
you,
classes.
yes, as a member, I encourage you because it's
You will have fun.
Destination pool,
it's fun.
Yes.
tennis courts, basketball. We have it all here. There's something for everyone.
That
Pickleball.
is really true.
Yeah, and I think that is the note that I'm going to end on. We'll end on today. The J. There's something for everyone, and we all want you to come check us out and be connected with us. And with that, viewers, when you wake up, get wealthy.
See you soon.
And we will see you soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.